Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that sounds like it came straight out of science fiction or a dystopian lab experiment: why scientists are injecting jellyfish genes into babies. Yes, you heard that right. But before your imagination runs wild, let's break down what's really happening, why it's happening, and the potential implications for humanity. First, let's talk about jellyfish. These ocean creatures are fascinating in many ways, but one trait stands out above all others: some species of jellyfish are biologically immortal. That means they don't age in the way humans do. They can revert to earlier stages of their life cycle and essentially avoid death from old age. Scientists have been studying the genes responsible for this incredible ability, hoping to unlock secrets about longevity, cellular regeneration, and disease resistance. So why inject these genes into humans, and specifically, babies? The reasoning is partly medical and partly experimental. By introducing genes that promote cellular repair or regeneration, scientists hope to reduce the risk of genetic diseases, increase resilience to aging, and even prevent certain chronic conditions from developing. In other words, the idea is to give humans traits that could help them live longer, healthier lives, potentially decades beyond what is currently normal. But why babies? The answer lies in biology. Introducing genes at the earliest stages of development allows them to integrate more fully into the body's systems. Cells divide rapidly in infants, and early integration could make the changes more effective and long-lasting. It's similar to how some gene therapies work today. Treating conditions like spinal muscular atrophy or certain immune deficiencies early in life offers far better results than treating them later. Of course, this is controversial, and for good reason. Injecting jellyfish genes into humans raises enormous ethical, medical, and social questions. We don't yet fully understand the long-term effects. Could it cause unforeseen mutations, cancers, or other health problems? How would it affect human development, cognition, or reproduction? And most importantly, who gets access to these treatments? Right now, such interventions are experimental and likely limited to highly controlled research settings, but the potential for misuse or inequality is enormous. There's also a philosophical side to consider. What does it mean to alter human biology in such a fundamental way? Are we crossing a line from healing into enhancing, shaping the very nature of what it means to be human? Some ethicists worry that gene editing, especially for traits like longevity, could create a world divided between those who have access to life-extending enhancements and those who don't. It raises questions about fairness, societal impact, and even the meaning of life itself, but despite the risks and controversies, the science is moving forward. Researchers are using advanced CRISPR techniques and synthetic biology to carefully study gene integration, cellular response, and long-term effects in controlled lab settings. Animal models, like mice and primates, have already shown promising results in terms of cellular repair and disease resistance. The next frontier, human applications, remains highly regulated, but it's closer than most people realize. Another fascinating aspect is the potential for broader medical breakthroughs. Jellyfish genes aren't just about longevity, they could help us understand wound healing, neurodegenerative diseases, and even cancer. By learning how these genes control cell division and repair, scientists may discover new ways to prevent or treat diseases that currently have no cure. In this sense, injecting jellyfish genes could be seen as part of a larger effort to unlock the secrets of life itself. It's important to remember that while headlines might make it sound like babies are being turned into immortal jellyfish humans, the reality is much more cautious and experimental. Researchers are testing small, controlled gene edits with the goal of understanding potential benefits and risks. Human trials, if they ever happen widely, will be carefully regulated, closely monitored, and subject to rigorous ethical review. Still, the idea captures our imagination because it pushes the boundaries of what science can do. From curing diseases to potentially extending human lifespan, gene editing is reshaping the line between biology and technology. And while we may not be ready for fully immortal humans, the lessons learned from these experiments could transform medicine, longevity, and the way we think about life and death. If this peek into the cutting-edge world of gene editing and human enhancement fascinated you, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more incredible science insights, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts. Would you ever consider enhancements like this for your children, or is some part of humanity meant to remain untouched by science? We'd love to hear your perspective. Thanks for watching, and stay curious as we continue exploring the frontiers of biology and technology.